Hey guys, Thetcglover here. How we doing today? I am coming up with a brand new segment now, which is going to be talking about the falling cards and rising cards in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game. Now, I want to do this on a weekly or bi-monthly basis, depending on how much is going on in the game. If there's a huge shifting of pricing, something massive happened in the game and it's causing cards to change in price on the rising and falling side, I think there is enough to warrant a weekly discussion on new cards or cards that are going up in price and down. As you can see here, I'm using Yu-Gi-Oh! Prices. If you want to go and check them out, it's yugiOhprices.com. I'm not going to bother linking it in the description because I think everyone knows what they do already. Take a whole bunch of different values from different places. A lot of other people like Pokemon Eye, a lot of other YouTubers, they also use this website as well as a reference point for making purchases and selling cards. They also, Yu-Gi-Oh! Prices takes on eBay. It takes on a few other places like Troll and Toad, Chaos Cards. It takes a few different prices from different countries as well as just America to generate a pretty good pricing on cards. So as you can see here, it also factors in pretty much every card in the game, not just relevant meta stuff. If you see here, something that I would not want to bother talking about, you can see here Elemental Hero Flame Wingman. This can come from a very quick shift from about 1 or 2 cards being sold by one person. Someone managed to buy them for like 50p or 50 cents, and it's causing a huge average shift decrease, so in percentage. So you don't really need to look at these and take them as gospel. You should just look at them and go, well, the card is still going to be worth, like, ultimate rare is, like $2. You buy it from the dollar box. It's easy stuff. So as you can see here, though, there's a few different cards on either side which could definitely be discussed. So as you can see here, we've got on the rising side of a shift of 303% over the last few days. Trial and Tribulation from Galactic Overlord's Secret Rare has really jumped up in price. I think obviously a shift in 300% means that it was $3 and now it's $9. So picking up 3 of these Secret Rare is not going to be that hard. Galactic Overlord was not a very impressive set, so therefore its pricing could go up a lot more. However, it also has to compete with Advanced Zone, and Advanced Zone has been favored, even though its effects are probably, I don't believe them to be as good as Trial and Tribulation's effects. I do believe that Advanced Zone has the potential to be very strong over this because you can use it with Escalation of the Monarchs, which allows you to get twice as many opportunities to use its effect. So I think that the price increase is justified for now because of the fact of the adjusted list, but I don't know how much it's going to increase. I think a 300% increase right now is going to be the highest shifting percentage it's going to be from now on. I can't imagine it going up or down any faster. So I think right now it's all hype. If you see them pick them up for like $2, $3 and then flip them up for like $9, that's an easy, an easy lunch right there. But if you see them for $9, I'd be very reluctant to pick them up because I don't think their shifting is going to go even faster than this. At the moment, I think people are going to be panic buying them, but honestly, they don't do enough to really be worth it. The effect where you tribute 3 or more monsters in one turn, allowing you to destroy 3 face-up cards on the field, allows you to do a lot of potential damage to a mirror match. If you play the Monarch mirror match, you can really get at them in their back row because you can hit their field spell, which allows them to hit over your monsters. It allows you to hit their Monarch back row, which is designed to protect them, which is designed to do things like escalation, do stuff on your turn. So Trial and Tribulation has the potential to really balance the mirror match in your favor. And with only so many potential competitive decks in the meta right now that Pepe is going down, Trial and Tribulation is basically reserved for the mirror match, so you need to be very careful when you see this and take an eye on it and actually think if it's worth investing into. Another one is Majesty's Fiend. This is just a blinging of the deck. You can still pick up the super rare one for very cheap. You can pick up 3 of those. 120% shift in price is now $15. That's okay. That's okay. That price seems justified for a secret rare that was very interesting for a very long time. When it was played in Artifacts when it came out, it was fetching a lot more than $15. So do not worry right now. Everyone's going after the super ones because it's coming from a structure deck. People who buy structure decks are not likely to invest into expensive cards. Zaborg the Meta Monarch, it's a very interesting shift. Of course, an 87% shift. But at a price of only $6, that is not a huge percentage change overall in pricing. So Zaborg the Meta Monarch allows you to banish a light monster on the field, including itself if you wish, and then you can remove cards from your opponent's extra deck equal to the rank or level of the monster that was destroyed. So if you've destroyed self, you can take half of your opponent's extra deck out. So if you tributed a light monster to do this, if you just, I don't know, whatever light monster you want, like Kuraz or whatever, you can just select the cards that your opponent removes. So therefore you can really hit them hard on their extra deck that is designed to deal with your matchup. So then you can completely invalidate their extra deck. But then again, it also kind of clashes in with the field spell, because the field spell is designed to stop them from using the extra deck in the first place. So I don't know here. I mean, it's a weird shifting of price. I think because people are reluctant to use the field spell if they have to. So maybe it's just about forking the variants of Monarch into different ways. So at the moment, I think the price shift is justified because of the hype of it. But honestly, I can't see it fetching more than like $10 max. I wouldn't bother investing into something like that. There are other cards as well, like Buster Blader, but that's at the moment that's simply because it's Rogue and because it has a nice little combination with the new Buster Blader support. So it has the potential to be very good, but I don't think it's going to be shifting up to like $50, you know, because it's a very recent set. It's not one of the desirable secrets, so you know, I don't think it has a lot going for it. The Cosmo stuff is all very interesting. Somewhere down here we have Cosmo Dart Destroyer, which is fetching $120 on average, 38% shift, which is obviously a huge shifting in price. This has all come from the adjusted list because Cosmo fell out of favor in favor of Pepe. A lot of Pepe players came from Cosmo from maybe a few months ago, realized that Pepe was much stronger, and ended up basically making Cosmo worth very little. So now a lot of Cosmo players who are now playing the deck have a better chance at surviving in this meta, but they still have to contend with Monarchs, which have a lot of good cards which can completely fuck them up. So to put it that way, you know, Cosmo Dart Destroyer is still worth a lot because of the hype. I don't think it's got anything else going for it. If you have them now, get rid of them now, before Cosmo completely fall off the radar and a Monarch mirror matches become the norm. That will obviously take place in a few weeks when Pepe are finally out of the game, even though they're going to be hit on the 8th of February, which is tomorrow. I would say right now to get rid of them now as soon as possible, because this falling down in price well, it's going to fall down in price. I mean, the rising in price is not justified as much as it should be. If you look on the other side on the falling cards over here, you can see, obviously ignoring the Flame Wingman, you can see some stuff like Ptolemaeus, which has gone down half of its price. $5 for a banned card, not really great, but you know, it will continue to go down because no one can play it. Nikos of Bionak is continuing to go down because it doesn't seem to me like they're able to handle themselves. There was an OCG tournament recently where Nikos of Bionak managed to get a spot, but I don't think the deck has enough going for it to survive in our meta right now, and I don't think it's ever going to come back in the full strength that it ever was. So its price decrease is justified. I think people are starting to lose faith in Nikos ever coming back again. So that's, you know, it's up to you to remove yours quickly now or to keep them in case they go up again, because you're not going to lose that much, you know, it's only $10. Another one is going to be El Shaddai Noitilis. Obviously that card is decreasing very quickly because El Shaddais aren't played anymore, and because this card was specifically used to deal with a deck which no longer exists in the competitive scene. So these cards have justification for going down. Sovereignty was going down as well because of Ptolemaeus getting banned, so even in the tier 3 decks, Sovereign has now gone down because of that. So Cosmo Dark Eclipser is not a decent enough substitute for Dart Destroyer, so I would justify its price decrease right now because people know that this card is just not as good as Dart Destroyer. Just because it doesn't get you a card on the field, it puts one in your hand, and that's just slow considering that Monarchs can just completely fuck you up. Luster Pendulum, a card that got hit to 1, justification. There it is, you know, it's adjusted list, it went down. There's a lot of other cards here that have gone down. So you can see here that the adjusted list has made a huge difference to a lot of the cards' prices recently. And I don't know what's going to happen now. I would like to see what happens within a week from now, and we can come back to this and see how, you know, see if Trial and Tribulation has gone back up again. I want to see if other cards have gone up and down, and hopefully, when the dust is settled around this whole Pepe incident, Monarchs, if they are now the head of the team or the gang, whatever, we can find out whether or not these tech cards really did actually pull their weight and actually change how the game is played for the next couple of months. So apart from that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If there's any particular topics you want me to talk about or anything like that, or you enjoy these segments, can tell me, and I would love to continue doing them because I think they make for a really interesting topic and discussion. In the comments down below, I want you to discuss any cards that you feel have not risen in price enough. If you feel like some of these cards are not going up enough, or you feel like your deck is really good, or you've realized that there are cards that are sleeping right now, you don't have to talk about them if you don't want to, because you want to keep your little secret, that's fine. But of course, it's always beneficial to everyone to have an idea about potential techs, so that your cards, if you have 100 of them, to go up in price. That's always good as well. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in a couple of days. I hope you guys enjoyed my Dimitri finds out about the adjusted list video. I enjoyed making that. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and until next time, the Thetcglover is out.